We're live. Hi, Michelle. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Welcome. It's the Fri-YAY Fiesta. Where'd my overlay go? Whee! Good times. Let's see. Where is everything? Uh-oh. Oh, we lost Michelle. Oh, it's me until Lonnie comes back. But I'm happy to be here. It's a social Shindig Soiree. Hooray, hooray, hooray. How about a chat overlay? Oh, new comments will appear here if they appear. Yay, team. Oh, welcome. Welcome, live or replay. That's right, live or replay. Michelle's back. Michelle's back. Did you get it this time? You've got full audio and video. Hooray. Yep.
I've got no sound.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Okay, Dr. New is here. Third time in a row. Hooray! Happy birthday! You're back.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Hey,
you. Yes,
sister.
I can hear you. So
I don't know why I can't hear you.
maybe unplug your headset and you'll be good to go. I don't know. Technical difficulties. Lonnie actually got on. She'll be joining us shortly.
Sorry.
That's all good. It was nice to see you. I like that. It makes me think of the elevator thing. Wow, you're here. Third time today. 3 is the magic number. Don't you
Today, yay!
number. It's especially magic for Dr. New being her birthday. Happy birthday. It's the magic number. Woo! Look at us, ladies. Here we are. I am so happy to be here. I did a little bit of laundry and ate my breakfast that was sitting here during the whole first broadcast.
Oh, I love the screen. Confetti.
I went outside for a little bit and got some fresh air, and here we are. Yay! Yes. Oh, and George is joining us. Woo! We got
Shut up! Oh!
About party.
Oh.
Welcome, George. Welcome.
Wow.
Thank you.
Friday. Woo!
What time is it over there, George?
It is 9:34.
Oh.
Woo! All right, we're finally afternoon here, and I got a little bit of California sunshine and enjoyed the oranges that are coming in on the tree. I love the oranges.
Yeah, I talked a lady out of a
Now,
bag of
question,
oranges.
Ask George, because he always asks us on his show. Now you get to ask George.
Ask George.
Yeah. Put him on the spot.
Well, this is Fri-YAY. We're here to celebrate weekly wins. We're here to shout out fabulous things that other people have done that we want to share with everyone. And we're here to make announcements. But most of all, we're here for taming your tension with social sharing, celebration, smiles, and laughter. So I think we all know that we're celebrating being international bestsellers. Hooray. Hooray, what an accomplishment. Lonnie Ray overcame some obstacles, quite a few, quite a healthy handful, and we pulled through. And then, George, you've done 2 wonderful panels so far, right?
I have. Thank you very much. Yes.
So good to do something like
It's
that.
been busy.
Yeah.
It's been really busy.
Busy, busy, busy. Busy bees, we. So I'm looking forward to participating in volume 4. Is anybody else coming back for more in a future volume, maybe?
I'm so excited to have you, Wendy. I'm so excited. And I'll tell you what, I hope it works out. George has referred a guy who has written 15,000 poems.
Wow.
Wow.
I know. And in the email that I send out, I'm like, so what's your message? And he's like, I have multiple, and there's like 7, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna be a lot of fun to hone in and get this sanctified. But I'm honored by the referrals. I'm honored that you want to do it again, Wendy. I am. Thank you so much. I'm happy.
Oh, you got me started. You got me on the roll now. I've been waiting to, just get going. And that's, so much of my message is get going and then keep going and enjoy, right?
Yes.
But you're not going to get anywhere if you don't get going. And all my life, I've been a dreamer. In 3rd grade, they had the parent-teacher conference. Somebody's got some feedback on
Somebody
audio.
put your stuff on mute unless you're talking.
And they got talked to about how I was a daydreamer, daydreaming out the window all the time. And then in 4th grade, suddenly I was in this new open classroom setting, which was a building that was shaped like the Pentagon, but the only windows were like you'd face the brick wall and there would be the 2 slat windows on the side. So there was no more daydreaming out the window for me, but that didn't stop me from daydreaming, did it?
There's a lot going on in there.
Always a dreamer. Always a
Let's
dreamer.
party
So
on.
much.
Who needs other people? I got myself.
I've had metaverses in my mind for yes.
Well, it's all a matter of imagination, and it's amazing what you can do when you don't know you can.
Exactly.
Imagination is only everything. It's the beginning of everything, from idea to form. And I like to imagine some fun things that are absolutely not practical, but you know what? They come about. They do. You don't have to put any boundaries on it. You could just be like, that sounds like fun. What would be the most fun next? That's one of those great questions to ask. What would be the most fun next? I've lived my life that way. That's how adventure has become, like the main theme. It's like, hey, that sounds like fun. I don't care what other people say.
I'm relearning how to get out of my own way. It's like, it's a practice, and some days are better than others, but that's my whole thing. It's about being happier, healthier humans and catching ourselves when we slip into that ditch and picking ourselves back up, or reaching for a helping hand or a book of inspiring stories. Oops, I turned the page.
You're such a promo hoe. I love it. I love the way you roll. You're as bad as I am. Worse. I love it, Wendy. Thank you for being on board. Thank you all, you guys, all of you. You've made this a very special episode of the Rattled Awake movement. That's what I'm calling it. It's an episode.
Because 3 is the magic number. 3 is the magic number. Right, Dr. New? Born on the 3rd. I was born on April 3rd, everybody. I'm a 3 baby too. Woohoo!
So you're an Aries. You're an
That's
Aries.
right.
I'm a Taurian, and I think
I have
I'm on
so
the cusp.
much Taurus in my chart. It looks like a piece.
Yeah, well, guys, wait till they let you know that there's actually 13 zodiacs, and it'll be like, am I going forward or backward? I'm not sure.
No.
It's true.
How now?
That could be interesting.
now?
It is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lord. So
Yes.
Pray tell us more.
That's
That's
all I
very
know.
interesting.
It's just
Oh,
enough to
okay.
make you mad. Which horoscope do I look at? Damn it! Come on, don't mess with my
Yeah.
program.
Oh my word.
You know what's always interesting? Like I always think when I think about time, like I was born in October, so I'm a Scorpio. But I always thought like when I think of October, I think of an octagon, and an octagon has 8 sides. Why is October the 10th month? And the same thing with December. Why is December Deca means 10, but December is the 12th month? So like there's already problems with the zodiac as we think about it from that angle, right?
There is. Let's break it down. Let's get even more complicated. On the hands of the clock, if you add, if you add them together, 12 plus 1, like where the hands hit, the small hands, everything that you add together equals 13. Everything.
Wow.
Right? You know, there's something to be said for watching those TikTok reaction videos, and you get downloads from other people that are doing the math and vetting it for you, and then they just go, "Blam! Here's this. What do you think of that?" I'm like, "Wait a minute." And then I think they're not going to change the time zones this year. You know, not zones, but fall ahead, spring behind, whatever. Fall behind, spring ahead. Yeah, you just kind of mess with time. Okay, that's fine. Over years and years and years. Some people think we're actually in the 1800s, but they messed with time enough to convince us that it's 20-something. Who knows?
Who knows? Where are we now? I don't know. Where did the ship land this morning?
I was 60 going on 6. It doesn't matter. Forget about it.
Forgot about it. Forgot about it.
Dr. New, you seem pretty busy
I don't
over
know
there.
if
You
Lonnie
arranging
or
a party?
anyone- No, I was saying that
Oh,
you guys ever seen or heard of, back in the days when we don't have credit, the time based on the sun, where it lies on the porch, at the porch, like before the clock,
Sundial.
like
Yeah, no, you don't get to do that in Alaska because it's up for 22 hours. Oh, you'll think it's noon all
and
the
it's
time.
just
It depends on where you are. It really does. No, sundials and stuff, that was a cool concept, but it depends on the season.
but yeah, it just
and where you are in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, we could really get into some deep shit right now, but I won't.
but tropical, we all sunny.
There we go. Silly computers.
Wendy, are you playing? Wendy,
One
I
of the
thought you-
things enjoy, and even lunch.
Wow.
Reincarnation
I thought
and
you
spirituality, how it come to you, like that,
Reincarceration? What? Wait, what?
No.
Reincarceration.
Reincarceration. No, thank you.
Soul Trap Planet. Welcome to Gangsta Planet.
Are we getting Trekkie soon?
Yes, welcome to
You
Gangsta
believe-
Planet, where we take a
George?
piece of everything we do, including your soul. What? Huh? No, you got nothing.
I said that you believe in
All right, Wendy,
reincarnation.
Wendy, I was gonna make fun of you playing online gaming over there, because you seem really preoccupied with some kind of betting structure. I don't know. I'm just making shit up, but I'm having a good time.
That's what we're here to do. Yay! Yeah, I was trying to make a comment. My computer was not cooperating. It happens. Here, let's
I
give
do
myself
know.
a third eye with the confetti sparkles.
Yeah.
Bindi.
Standing here beside myself. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy to just be here and laugh with all of you. And I have
Don't
more
kid yourself.
coffee,
She's
too.
laughing at us. Come on.
Oh, because this is the private chat, and
Okay, I was wondering what the heck is going on because I'm seeing chats going there, but I can't chat.
that's why I had to do it over on my computer. If I do it on this panel, it doesn't go to LinkedIn. It only goes to some of them. It's tricky. It's tricky. I might be switching to StreamYard this year when this Restream subscription is up. I've been having too many issues with it, but decisions, choices, decisions. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what happened towards the end of mine, but every so now and then, before the end of a Zoom or end of a video call, I just get cut off with my camera, and I go a bit grey in between because it's so frustrating, and it's like, what the heck did I do? And I change plugs, and I don't want to change settings, so it's like a bit of a nightmare when that happens. You really freak out because you don't want to think you're being rude, just chucking yourself out of a chat or
Really?
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
watch. I'll do it.
Loney. Don't do that, Loney.
Just avoid-
What
It's
LR
just
leaving
avoid.
room? Lost recording. I like my daily podcast broadcast, solo cast, live streams that aren't always live. Taming your attention today when the connection is so bad and the transference from my computer and the Wi-Fi into the cloud to Restream and out to everyone else, and then the words in the mouse don't match up, and it's a whole new kind of viewing experience that some of my followers like to
yeah.
I can hear the donkey, Lonnie. I can just hear
I said it was like a Japanese movie.
yeah. More swords.
And Zora.
Oh, good.
So Wendy, what was the most fun part of your week this week?
Making it through. Let's see. October ended and November began. I'm like, what happened this week? I'm doing an accelerator with Sandy Hart on Thursday mornings, and that was really, really fun. And it was only the second one, but I'm really looking forward to the growth from that group, and super excited.
Good for you.
Yes.
Good for you. Michelle, what was fun for you this week?
I can't say much was fun. I will tell you, by reading your story from your volume 2 really woke me up to a lot of things that are going on in this world, and I am shocked actually that it's all out there, and they document everything that they want to do to the human race, and I am shocked. And I'm like, you know what, we can't do this alone, and we need people to actually get together and speak up, to be stronger in it going forward. And it's serious concerns because this is affecting our whole humanity, and it's shocking that our food's being poisoned in our faces.
All you gotta do is hang out at the produce department, and when somebody steps up to those tainted oranges, go, excuse me, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I'm gonna tell you something. And then you just they'll see it with their cameras. What is this woman doing? I'm telling them the poison apples you're serving people. That's what I'm doing. And
Let's
then
catch people up on what we're talking about here. Yeah.
But it's not only in the apples, it's in everything. In the meat that's magnetized. I'm shocked.
I know, you got to pick a department one at a time. You can only be in one department at a time.
Was this your story in volume 2?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. For those of you out there watching, to catch up, Lonnie's story, This Bugs Me, in volume 2 of the Rattled Awake anthology series, is talking about the stuff they spray on the fruit and some of the hidden dangers in the food that you think you're doing good eating. So I always guide people to strive for both the organic and non-GMO certification, because it covers more of the bases when you have both of them. Buy locally and just kind of know what's sprayed on your food.
They're spraying organics. They're literally coating the organics. Oh, and Bragg's apple cider vinegar is now going to be made with apples coated with a peel, thanks to Katy Perry and her husband Orlando Bloom and Bill Gates. Isn't that lovely?
What is this 3D food? They're making 3D food.
Oh yeah.
It's people.
KFC chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Yeah, BioWing.
All right, this is not something to celebrate. I mean, we've already depleted the soil, and
you know what I do want to celebrate though, Wendy, is I want to celebrate that the chapter resonated with somebody with a lot of influence.
Yes, let's celebrate that.
And I'm so so because he is a killer writer. He's a great writer. I've edited 2 of his books, and his blog is amazing. And he's super smart, and he's like, this is a good read, and I want to share this with all of my people, tens of thousands who come to visit my site every month. So right on.
Spreading the
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Highlight.
love.
Yes, when you're really on a mission and you find somebody else who goes, I see you, I know what you're doing, and I care about that, and let me help
Yes.
you. You know, like you've done with this show, Wendy. You did it with George. You did it big time. You know, Crystal, you're out there like a promo hoe ought to go. You know, you're just nailing it. Just so appreciate that. Because we all are all on a mission, and the collaboration is so special because it reaches into new markets that none of us would reach individually. So
I love that promo.
yeah,
Right,
super happy about
right.
this because not only is it my chapter and food, it's everybody's chapter because Get the Book link is right there too. So
Yeah.
Completely.
And it's all about the toxic load, you know, all of these different influences, our thoughts, our beliefs, our attention to being in what we're doing and sharing so that we have more information in this sea of overwhelming and often conflicting information. You know, just the other day I was reviewing certain essential oils and their impact on dogs, and there's like 5 different directly conflicting opinions and you know, sources citing. It's like, how do we know what's what and who to believe?
I know
by
how you
sharing
know.
information.
You do the finger
Lonnie
jiggle.
knows.
You do the finger jiggle. I swear to God, that finger jiggle thing that's in my chapter about muscle testing, I swear to God, it will tell you yes or no. This is for my dog. This is not. Hands down, that's how you use it. It's beyond the bananas. Okay, use your finger jiggle for your
Beyond the
dog
bananas.
for your decision making. I promise. It's accessing the become your own guru thing. Yeah, because you're hired.
Sandy talks about Gus, God, universe, source, and I was like, yes,
Yeah.
that gust within us. It's muscle testing is so powerful. That
Ta-da!
stuff is so
Somebody
cool.
else knows. Ta-da! We're
Applied kinesiology and muscle testing and whatnot. And yeah, lots of different you know, I was talking to the chiropractor about bioenergetics, and there's so many cool things. I mean,
And how they put it through
we have yet to tap into, including tapping and EFT.
and how they put it through Homer Simpson.
the Simpsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Simpsons. And it's all there, what they're actually
Yeah.
predicting for humanity.
35 times they've been accurate as could be.
It's crazy. And animations that children are watching too.
Yep. There's all kinds of things to celebrate once you realize how ugly it is. You can go, oh, you're so busted. And then you can figure out what to do about it.
Oh,
I would like to celebrate the fact that, you know, over the past many decades, so many of the great new technologies that could have been providing the alternative energy or getting rid of so much pollution or cleaning the oceans before it got so bad have been quashed by big business. But now there are people with foundations that are specifically supporting those and bringing them to life and giving our planet some hope.
Yeah, you know, and that comes through information and you know, awareness and I saw it wasn't funny, but this committee that's making rules on carbon and stuff, and they were like, this is the Price is Right kind of game, guessing how much carbon's in the air, and one's like 5.6. It was like, I'll raise you to 6.1. The other one goes, 7.1. I don't know. And this guy's like, actually, it's 0.4 or 0.04, and if it gets to 0.02, the plant life dies. And how is it that you guys are making rules? So there are people out there on our behalf as humans. But I met somebody who's like, I'm living a zero carbon lifestyle, and I was like, you might as well put a pew pew to your, you know, because you can't be zero carbon. We are carbon. So like, let's celebrate waking up to new information instead of, you know, the other stuff that's being fed, because it is sheeple, Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And all the
There we go.
cloning.
Drink
All the
some water.
cloning.
Oh yeah, they're all out there. It's all out there.
Oh, I know I've been cloned. There's like 7 of me in like every state. I've been told I have at least one twin in every state I've ever been in.
So what did your twin get up to this week? That was fun.
I don't know, because I've got 4 of them in Florida.
There
They
can
like
be
you.
only one.
So it's like somebody had to have been cloning my ass because I get in so much trouble. It's like, what? Holy, I was sleeping.
Funny.
You know?
George, what was fun for you this week? I'm just curious because you seem like a fun guy.
Mm.
Oh, I can't hear a word.
You know,
you're
for
saying.
me,
Go ahead.
for me, what was fun was I feel like all these projects are starting to resonate, and maybe it's because of the book, or maybe it's because of all the connections we're making, or maybe it's just the way in which the planet is moving. But I really see the changes in my life echoing forward, and to be a part of the Rattle the Wake series was super awesome. I was really looking forward to this. What's really fun for me too is to see the way in which the relationships form around this, like getting to meet everybody and seeing how it branches outwards, and getting to tell people I'm part of this project where I got to co-create something that's continuing to give, and just to see everybody's smiling faces. Like I really feel like we're building something that will continue to have its own momentum, and other people will get on board, and there's nothing more fun than that. I think it's something that continues to build. What do you girls think? What do you think about that?
Well, during the Dr. New's birthday yay pop-up, Michelle and New and I were talking about, you know, kind of a mindful with art, little collaborative children's book. So I think that a lot of other projects and inspiring, I'm looking for an I word, but other things will be inspired by all of this, that I can feel those sparks of life that you're talking about, those little
Innovation.
sprouts
You're probably looking
of joy, innovation. That's a good
Aha.
Innovation's very good.
Innovation's
yeah, but stuff's happening and it feels good. It's exciting. My hairs just went up a little bit with the energy of
That's
I
just,
think
that's
I
just
think
the static
with the
electricity.
motivation. With the motivation and inspiration going around, and also what's happening in this world, like-minded people starting to everything that's going on with love it.
Sorry to interrupt. This just fell on my foot. I got to do massages wearing this at the massage factory on Sunday. It was very magical.
I still got mine here. Still got mine.
George, how old?
Yeah.
This actually
how
is
old,
the sorting hat,
George?
though. If I put batteries in it, it will sort you.
Oh my God, Kristen, what do you do with that? What happens in the hat? No, you're not saying anything. What happens?
I just have fun with it.
She's gonna
I'm
grow
mess with people.
potatoes.
She's like, I'll
and
never tell.
carrots.
Awesome.
How old
Oh,
your kid, George? Is it what in your story? How many? I'm trying to. What's that?
What was the question?
I say, how old's your kid, George? I think you have
10 years old.
is it a daughter, right? Is it?
Yes. Yep.
So
Yeah, she just turned 10. Oh, double digits.
wow.
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
two handfuls.
So talk about when
Beautiful.
when we were talking about how we're gonna our next generations, I was thinking of, I don't know what your thoughts, but I was like, I always see that not only us, how we show up, but how we make things better for the next generations. And one of the things that Wendy brought up is, I was like, with Belle arts and her art and having that art, illustration, and maybe we can have her part of like a meditation where there is mindfulness, being awareness for the kids. And I think that's something that it's just one of the tools. It's easy, accessible, that they can tap in to be able to deal with whatever is going on, emotions and trauma, things that will hit them at any of their lives, and anxiety, depressions, grief, and loss, how they deal with that, because that is the ongoing, it won't stop. So that's just something that I think, I don't know if you think that is something that it's nice to have for our kids, since as a
Yeah, I think that our kids are going to learn how to communicate on a level that's foreign to us. You know, when you look at the printing press, like the printing press didn't come out that long ago, and all these books exploded into the world. And with the books and the printing press came the idea of exact repeatability, where in the past information was disseminated through storytelling, and that allowed people to use their own imagination to come up with what the world looks like, what solutions look like. But books kind of took away that ability to imagine things because it gave you an exact answer of what this was. And even though there's interpretation in there, it's through the idea of the written word. And I think that the spoken word is so much more elegant and it allows for so much more flexibility than the written word. Even though the written word is beautiful, I think it was Samuel Clemens who said that the written word is the carcass of the spoken word. But when we reflect more on the spoken word, what's happening now is that language, the spoken word, the logos, if you will, is being paired with imagery in a way that it never has before. So our children are getting to see the images, the words that come with it. And like it's almost like a new form of language. If you look at an image like a noun and the words that go on top of that image like an adjective, we're beginning to use language in a way we never have before. And that's going to allow our kids to model reality, come up with solutions, and solve problems in a way we didn't even know we could. I think that we're beginning to finally communicate on a level where we can pass meaning to each other and understand what the other person is trying to say. Because without that kind of language, that's the heart of all of our problems, is that we don't thoroughly communicate. But I think that's changing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Only 1,000%.
Totally.
Yep.
Woo!
That's awesome. Yeah, I really appreciate what you said. The written word is the carcass of the spoken word. That's pretty deep, kind of sideways. But I happen to work on a book and made it an interesting read about the game of solitaire and the history of solitaire. I know, cue the snooze sound, but it's actually very interesting. Right. What's funny about this is my client hired me to ghostwrite based on the 200 or more books that he had. I had to become a subject matter expert on the history of the game of solitaire from back in the 1400s right through Las Vegas and current times. Yeah. And I even in spite of his knowledge, pieced together some things he never considered, and have literally, I'm about to put this book out there because he didn't finish paying me, so it's mine. Just saying, sidebar. But I'm going to put this out there called The Real Deal About Solitaire. What happened was, here's my point, is that over the years, hundreds of years, authors mimicked the previous authors, and they were all wrong. It was a game of telephone that went sideways. And then all of a sudden we have all these people thinking this is true. And the truth is, it's not. It's not at all like that. Hello? There's all these other pieces to put together. And if somebody can put that Rubik's Cube out there and go, ta-da, it can change the game. There are online gaming businesses, massive. And this guy's a software developer for software on solitaire online, yada, yada. He wanted this book, then he declined. Good. I'm going to share it because it involves gangsters, and anything that involves gangsters gets my vote. It ended up involving, do you know, just sidebar again, that Bugsy Siegel is like the second or third most Googled name in the world? Billions of hits a day. People are still looking into Bugsy Siegel. So, if you ever want to do a story that makes some money with keywords, Bugsy Siegel,
Gangsters.
thread them in.
Netflix just did a kind of a documentary about him.
Yeah, no, it's really been fascinating. But the people that were copying the other people from England and Russia, and they all got solitaire wrong, and they were all repeating the rules wrong, and then they misnamed it, and they started rumors, and that's how things get out of hand. It's like, what is Michelle? You say it. There's your story, their story, and what really happened, right? 3 sides.
Yeah.
Always 3 sides to a story.
Yeah.
Between so
Yeah.
that's when negotiation
and
comes.
The truth.
Communication. It's all about communication and understanding.
And perception.
Yeah.
Definitely, you got to close the bridge.
Yeah. I
And
think
that's-
somewhere in there.
part of communication.
Yeah.
Because you always see it your
Oh, wait.
side, and you never see the other person's side. And as soon as you can start understanding the other person's side, you're much stronger together going forward.
Yeah, if their
you
side
can
makes
understand
sense.
them.
I mean, come on. Sometimes you can't argue logic. It's
I'm
crazy.
seeing Cubist.
Thank
I'm
you.
seeing Cubist art where it's all just shoved together.
What is that? It's mud.
It makes sense to some of us.
It's mud. That's what you get when you combine colors. It's mud. Okay.
The problem is everybody just goes with their own ego, and it's how they think, and they want to keep it that way.
No, I'm right.
Proceed.
In your dreams.
I'm an Aries. I'm right.
She's a Taurus. She'll
I'm a
fight you
Leo.
over it.
I'm right.
Oh no, Leo, she's gonna boss you off the pedestal. I'm a Cancer. I'm gonna understand everybody's perspective because we're soft. We're super emotional.
But I actually have to get some stuff done. Happy birthday, New. I love you. I will talk to you guys later. But
Thank you for
got to
Hi,
get
coming.
Crystal.
some
Thanks
stuff
for popping
Thank you.
on. Always great to
I
see
loved your
you.
hat. You need to
And
wear
wait,
the
by the
hat.
way, before we go, Crystal is starting her book, and I'm so proud of her. She's
Wow.
doing the research. She's hot-footing it, from one job that treated her bad into another one that can't wait to have her, and the book helped her. She believes, right, to get the job, and she's starting to write her book. And it's all because of her girls. And I just
That's
really want to
incredible.
acknowledge you, Crystal.
Yeah.
Huge
Well
kudos.
done.
Yes, my girls that have their own little language that mommy's not allowed to know. And have
kudos.
since Lexi was born.
So
I
sweet.
actually love that though, to be honest. I love that they have each other's back so well, So, but I tease them about it when I can.
Cute. But you pull them out at the right time.
But that's
Otherwise, they
your
wouldn't have had
legacy.
their own voice.
So, but I've got to get some stuff done, or I will never get it done because
Yep.
Matt's mom is home, and it's just. Ugh.
George had to pop off too. This is a pop on, pop off.
Mhm.
Come for all of it or pop in and out as you wish. So any week you're
Love you,
welcome. And I'll see you
Crystal.
soon.
Love you
Wow.
guys.
Bye.
New, send me your address so I can send you your butterflies.
Yay,
Aw.
birthday new, birthday new.
I love you.
Okay. Love you too,
And
honey.
then
Happy
edit-
birthday. Enjoy.
Edible
Know that
paper.
if
Your
ever
edible
someone
paper notes.
WhatsApp, phone, or wherever, the buzz, call, okay? Don't ever feel like you're alone.
All right.
You know,
Bye, guys.
love you.
Bye,
Bye.
Crystal.
Love you guys. Bye.
Oh,
Thanks for popping in.
this feels
So,
really
New, what
good
was
on
fun
my
for you
spine.
this week? Sorry, Wendy.
Oh my goodness, so much activity. Talk about fun. So after this, I told Wendy I'm going to be on another speaker at about 6 and about 3 hours. A speaker on with the Story Institute, Dr. Manukian. She have a launch and thrive on holistic wellness, functional medicine, holistic, but all this modality that are more than just the pill for the ill. So she's doing a mastermind on that, a master class on that, and she 1 week on her. It's our last day today, so it's a way to wrap up.
Congratulations.
So
Hey,
it's
you're
Wow.
getting out there.
Oh, that's awesome.
just want to inspire people, and I think that energy and that empowerment, people can see the love even if through the screen, right? To give people
Where is the
that
love?
that you got it.
Right there, you see. That's you, girl. Yeah.
And
Love
I
the
love
day.
you all. It's just so everybody is like we all bits and piece of everybody, right? When we I can resonate. This is my bits and of our story. It's just in a different format, different body right there, but we're all in it together.
Yep.
But that's
Yep.
what it's all about,
If
isn't
we're
it?
in
We're
it
part
together,
of,
will
we're
you
part
come
of
over and do my dishes?
nature. We're part of. You got the dishes.
Lonnie, I can do it for you. No,
Sorry,
no
sorry.
problem.
Here we go. Is it working?
I've
Mm,
already
try
offered,
harder.
but it has to be virtually. New, I have to do it virtually for Lani because I said, oh shame, if I was there, I promise you I'd be doing your dishes for you. I wouldn't have an issue at all.
No, but, if I'm there, I'm close to you for real, Lonnie. You know I would. And
Yeah.
I've been sending some love to your wrist. I've been sending some love. I've been thinking about how I didn't remember comfrey root is bone knit until late in my broken collarbone, and then I put it on, and then I grew a bunch of bone back.
I have a bunch of comfrey, and what it did was it drew in on the fabric that it became like a cast that shrunk down, and I was scared of it. And I have a bunch of comfrey. I'm glad you mentioned that because I need something. My shoulder, I can only lift my arm this high because my shoulder's messed up now.
Oh,
so it's not
all kinds of good stuff. We're gonna have to have. I've been wanting to have a conversation with you about various things, and because as a neuromuscular therapist and pain relief and prevention specialist, I'm sure that I have a thing or two to share with you once we dive into.
Lonnie, have you ever
and that's open to everyone.
Thank you.
On the deep breathing, but when your thoughts send it to where pain point. Like meditate on that pain point, like and send energy toward that area, and then you will see that kind of lift off, lighter.
Okay.
The tensions. See how it works.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Every little bit.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
I appreciate that. It does definitely communicate to the cells. Meanwhile, I need to see somebody about a dislocated shoulder. I think that's
it's moved.
That's it. That's all I can do. So, at least right now. So yeah, anyway, appreciate the thoughts of positivity and love and light. And let's find somebody who can move some bones. Hey.
Yep. Bone movement. All right, let's wrap this up. I've got to eat some more
Wendy.
food and finish my laundry before I go to work. And
thank you, honey.
needs to take a break before going on more lives.
Yeah, she's already looking frozen. Like, did you glitch out? No.
I think her computer needs a break from all the live action too.
Me and Lisa trying to fight who doesn't sleep or the lease or something.
Have a happy birthday.
So happy to see her.
Thank you.
Wendy. Thank you for all you do, honey. I'm so happy.
Speaking of which, if you don't have the book yet, get the book. If you do have the book, leave a review, please. Yes.
And volume 4 is coming up. So reach out to Lonnie up there.
Yes.
I'm holding
yes.
it.
Okay, Michelle.
Continues.
I'm holding it up. Yes. Does it work?
Yeah.
Well, just
Wonderful. Yes.
Love you all.
Ask Lonnie about being part of volume 4, or check the last chapter in the book, or message any of us and we can hook you up. But meanwhile, make it a great day. Put more yay in every day. Oh, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.